Hello everyone, welcome to Court with Krissy. This is a good one. So good, it needs its own video. I think it must have been this lawyer's first day. And if you watch it all the way to the end, Linda would like you to know that not all cats are created equal. This one, she's like a little lion. Wow. I hope you like it. Court with Krissy is now in session.
Versus Mia Taylor. Oh, that was the wrong one. Is this the one? What she said legally?
No, let's just work at legal ages.
Yeah, okay. This is case 25, CVG 00061. The record to reflect that plaintiff is present with counsel. And ma'am, could you please take your coffee outside the courtroom? There's a big sign back there that says no food or drink is permitted in this courtroom. Thank you. And has the defendant checked in with the bailiff?
No, Your Honor.
All right. We'll proceed forward to hearing. And Mr. Costello, you may call your first witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Who does the plaintiff call as their first witness?
Yes, Your Honor. I didn't know
Who is it?
this woman right here.
Okay, what's her name?
Well, I didn't know if you wanted to swear her in first.
I will
or
swear
not.
her in, but
Okay.
have
Would
you ever
please-
watched a trial? Lawyers, I say, call your witness, and you say the plaintiff calls John Smith, and then John Smith walks to the witness stand, and the court swears them in, right? So I
Yes.
just need to know who you're calling. That's all, Mr.
I
Costello.
was always confused by that because they state their name for the record before they've been sworn in. It's a little bit...
Well, no, they don't state their name for the record. You call them. You tell me their name. They get sworn in. They then state their name for the record after they're under oath. Yeah, that's how trial advocacy works. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor. And for the court, would you please state your name, ma'am?
She needs sworn in. Who?
I am calling the plaintiff's witness, and
All right,
I
ma'am, would you
honestly
please
don't know
stand
her
up
name.
and raise your right hand to be sworn? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give in the matter presently before this court to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And this you do under the penalties of perjury. Right? You may be seated. And Mr. Costello, you may inquire of your witness.
Ma'am, we've met for the first time. I don't know your name. Would you please state your name for the record?
Brittany Summers Judan.
Okay, Ms. Summers, thank you for that. And what's your relationship to the plaintiff, Redwood Living, in this matter?
I am the neighborhood manager.
And as your duties as neighborhood manager, you're familiar that there's a written lease agreement between the plaintiff and the defendant, Ms. Taylor, whereby monthly rent was to be paid?
Yes,
And the defendant fell in that obligation to pay rent, is that correct?
correct.
Okay. We attached that lease agreement as plaintiff's exhibit 1 to the complaint?
Yes,
Okay. In the file, there's a 3-day notice. It's marked as Exhibit B, and I'm showing you a copy of that. Do you recognize that?
yes,
Is that a true and accurate copy of the 3-day notice you served on the defendants on December 6th of last year?
it is.
And how did you serve that notice?
Fixed to the door.
At the time you served that notice to the door, the defendant was behind in the rent?
Correct.
Still behind today in rent?
Yes,
Still occupying the property to the best of your knowledge?
yes,
And when's the last time you verified occupancy?
yesterday.
And you're asking the court to grant you judgment for restitution today?
Yes,
Nothing further from this witness, Your Honor.
And the court will admit plaintiff's exhibits as attached to the complaint and finds based upon the sworn testimony as well as the exhibits that the plaintiff has established a right to recover possession of the premises. I will recommend restitution. The premises will be posted on Friday by the court's bailiffs with a court-ordered vacate dated February 10th at 4 p.m. And this is a one-cause action. Ma'am, are you familiar with any conditions at this premises that could present a dangerous circumstance for our staff or for any crew doing a set-out?
none that I am aware of, no.
Has law enforcement ever been called to this premises,
No,
to your knowledge? Are there any weapons there, to your knowledge?
no.
And are there any loose animals?
I know they have 2 cats.
Oh,
That's
they're
all.
not, she's not concerned about cats.
That's all.
Okay.
That would be the notice
She's
that needs to
concerned
be-
about loose dogs. All right, but thank you
No
for that
dogs.
information. Thank you. All right. And then this matter is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Sorry for the procedural question.
Sure.